Oh yeah, like Jedediah and stuff, or oh Benedictine. Yeah, yeah.
Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading, as well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
And he did not make it to Samuel's arrival, clearly. They do tend to have older names, older sounding names. But I mean, in fairness, if you know somebody named Sam, usually they maybe go by Sam, but Samuel is usually their full name, right? So it's not that uncommon, even normal among normal, quote unquote normal people. But yeah.
After the funeral, we jointly returned to Black Mirror. The journey through the desolate countryside seemed endless. No one spoke a single word. When our glances met, they were full of deep sorrow. It wasn't merely grief, however, that was in our eyes. It was also a certain alienation that Victoria and Robert felt towards me. My unexpected return after more than 12 years gave them the freedom to ask all kinds of unspoken questions.
I am truly sorry about what happened.
Thank you, Hines. I don't know what else I should say. William was everything to me, and now...
You need not say anything, Victoria. Today is a sad day for all of us. I think I will leave you alone now, if you will excuse me.
Yeah, I think that's
You
good,
don't
right?
have to go. You are a good friend to us, as you were to William.
I value your words, but I think I had better go now.
Please be our guest, I beg you.
I would be happy to, if that is your wish. I would like to skim through certain volumes in your library, if you would not mind then.
No, not at all.
Thank you. I will be in the library.
Bates, should Hines need anything, please be of help to him.
Of course. You can rely on that, madam.
Do not want to sound harsh, but I think we should leave you alone.
You are empathic as usual, Robert. I want to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
That is quite understandable. Samuel, would you see me to my study?
Yes, gladly.
Oh, Samuel, please stay. I'd like a word with you.
Certainly. Will you excuse me, Robert? We will talk later.
I will be in my study.
Samuel, tell me, have you returned to stay with us for good?
To tell the truth, I haven't decided yet. Give me some more time, please.
Don't forget, we are still your family. You are a Gordon, and you belong here just like all the other Gordons before you.
Yes, I am well aware of that, but I need to put my thoughts in order. Perhaps then I'll be able to answer your question.
Oh well, I hoped you'd say yes. I'm not feeling well. Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Of course. I will go to my room.
Sir, I took the liberty to clean up your room. I believe you will be satisfied with the results. There is the key. Your suitcase is already in the room.
Yeah, is that meant to indicate that they're descended from
Thank
him,
you,
maybe?
Bates.
Yeah. Seriously.
Victoria wants me to stay. Maybe I should have promised I would, but I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe later.
Maybe
Bates
later.
has readied my room. I should go have a look.
Maybe later. Who knows? I guess we'll find out someday. Maybe later. Okay, so finally got it set up. Okay, so I've marked this out, like I've saved this in Steam, or not in Steam, in OBS, in my streaming software. I've saved this window for the future so I won't have to change settings again. Unless we get another cutscene, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, he's in the study, right? And we're going to our room. And that's back to the common room. That's a staircase. Okay. We examined all this when we played before, since we're starting over, I guess.
The founding stone of the original castle that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid in 1206. It's made of a single piece of some strange stone, charged with a peculiar kind of energy, as William would say. The atmosphere of centuries long gone can be felt around it.
Hmm.
Marcus Gordon, the younger of the two brothers that began our dynasty.
He looks imposing, at least, right? One can only dream about the Greeks, yeah. I'm sensing some mockery there, Monmouth. Not totally sure, but I feel like there's some kind of mockery going on. Okay, so the library is where whatever his name is, Robert, that we're supposed to talk to, right? And then this is the stairs. Back to the common room or to the dining room. And I went to some of these other rooms first last time too, I believe. So let's go back again. Just see what there is for now.
Fresh apples and a few sweets. Almond sweets from Switzerland. I like these best.
Yeah, I have some sweets, apparently. One dares not say, Monmouth. One dares not say. That's right. Rear garden, not yet, I think. I don't want to do too much extra exploration. I do believe we looked at a lot of this stuff anyway, but... Or not. I believe we'll be able to look a lot of this stuff later, right? But for now.
An ivory statue of a little Buddha. Victoria is collecting these things. They don't seem to be working, showing 7:30.
Well, 7:30 is probably important to remember, or will play into things. Maybe that's the very moment that the whatever his name was, the man who was writing us. Maybe that's the very moment he was thrown from the tower. Not sure. Kitchen, rear garden. Okay, let's back out. I remember we do eventually go to the rear garden and talk to, I guess it would be the gardener. But, alright, let's just go this way. Yeah, of course it's all worth massive amounts of money. That's kind of the way it works, yeah. Library. Let's see, what else? What do we have in this room? Sofa. Statue. Okay, another portrait or picture or some such. Okay, let's just go counterclockwise, starting at about 3 o'clock and work backwards.
William would often sit here, reading the paper. That was a very long time ago, though.
William. Yeah, William is the name I think of the gentleman who was thrown from the window, right? I think that's who it is.
Mordred Gordon, the heartless ruler of the dark ages of our history. His rule was ended by his own brother Marcus in 1213.
Enforced by hounds, apparently. Is this Ramsay Bolton? Is that what we're looking at? Kind of? Okay.
The fire has to be maintained in winter as well as summer. Otherwise, it's very cold in here.
Yes, one must. Mustn't one. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Okay, so to the exit, I'm guessing that's leaving the manor? I don't know for sure. This goes back where we came from. So I guess just to the library. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, the chair. I saw that and I didn't click it.
Bates sometimes sits on it when he has nothing to do. It seems as if no one has moved it for years.
Okay. To the library. What is that from? I swear that's from a show or a game or something. To the library. Like a high-pitched girl's voice. I don't remember. It'll probably bug me. I probably won't even remember ever, potentially until I run into that again.
Lots of books for long evenings. I haven't got time to read them now. Old books and scrolls. They probably fell off the pile on the chair.
Actually, well, yeah. I mean, I think that's right, Monmouth. I think they should be using more modern heating techniques in their building. But yeah, I mean, obviously that fire, if that fire is not enough to keep the place warm, then they're doing it wrong. Correct. You need to change with the times at least enough that you don't kill yourself over tradition or something. Possibly. Let me see. Do I have a menu option here somewhere? Escape isn't it. I don't know how I adjust it. Which means I also won't know how to get out of here at some point later. Is it up here? Ah, here we go. That's the control. Okay, options. Spoken word. All right. I'll have those on, right? Let me know if that ends up being a problem, but I think that probably will be better now. Oh, that's to the central part of the library? Okay. Let's look at this first.
Jeremy Gordon, William's father.
Is that better? It definitely sounds louder to me. Another bookcase?
This bookcase is full of old dust-covered books. I don't think I could find one that would interest me.
Let's just talk to Herman now.
Doctor, can I have a word with you?
Yes, all right.
It's William. I know you were his friend, and also his physician.
Yes, that applies to your whole family. So, what is it that troubles you, Gordon? You do realize that this is not the appropriate time to speak about William.
I don't believe it was an accident.
Well, it is strange indeed. Then why would he do it? And those burns?
What burns?
Numerous deeply burned areas. I have no clue as to their origin.
Go on.
No, Mr. Gordon. Come back tomorrow. I will gladly tell you everything. I really do not want to talk about this today.
All right. Then expect me tomorrow. I will certainly come back. Dr. Herman knows something important. I have to talk to him tomorrow.
Bing! New quest or something.
William's mourning card.
Okay, so it's just examination, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the central part, see what's over. Oh. Yeah, you can hear the full inflection of his voice. It's good. You could tell his mood or the way he's emphasizing things. A lot of reasons it's important to hear that kind of stuff. Not just to hear the quality of voice acting, although that's part of it too.
The map of our manor. It might come in handy. I'll take it.
Yeah, you will, dog. Wordages and stuff.
It's full of various parchments and old scrolls. I can't see any interesting ones.
You want a house that's big enough just so you can have a globe there? No other reason. Not like I would ever use the space or anything. I just want a globe. Once I'm done, my life's complete.
A manually drawn map of the world from the 16th century. It seems like something's missing here.
Don't know what. It seems like something's missing here. He has the emphasis too to show that I'm British. I don't pronounce my R's. It seems like something is missing here. Here. Say so.
It seems like something's missing here. It seems like something's missing here.
Okay, anyway. Okay. Give it a spin. Hey, if you have a house big enough, like if you have a house this big, you probably could go anywhere, unless you were in financial straits and about to lose your house or something. Yeah, this voice acting is cheesy. Yeah, nothing to do further in life. You've made it once you have a globe. That's right.
William's work table. He used to spend hours and hours at it, writing.
All of that was the table? Oh. No, there's... Oh, the book. Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of stuff on the table. Presumably one of the things at least, right?
The Chronicle of the Warm Hill Manor. The local parish has been here for a very, very long time. According to the oldest books and records, it has been here for so long that only the walls of our castle may remember its foundation. Marcus Gordon had the church built so long ago that the date has already been lost in the mists of time. Therefore, the actual age of the building can only be estimated. As in the past, there was no accurate record-keeping. Should we hold to the views of respected historians, it was around 1215 AD that the church was built. It is thought that Marcus had the church built on pagan lands where many innocent people died through the ages. There is no corresponding record to this, however, not one mention in any books or volumes available to me at the manor or the vicarage. Therefore, from a historic standpoint, this is a mere assumption, or worse, one of the many fictitious legends circulating in these lands. One thing, however, is more certain. It was this age that also gave rise to the academy at Black Mirror. As with Warm Hill Church, it was Marcus who was responsible for the construction of such a significant building. The new academy, with its vast library, was supposed to serve as a knowledge base for all the people. It was also a safe place for depositing the chronicle of the Gordon family that Marcus ordered his wise men to protect. In this, however, fate was not kind to Marcus. The whole academy burnt to stone long after his death, around 1512 AD. Despite the vigorous effort of the people at the manor, who hurried to the disaster to fight the flames, the academy burned to the ground. When they saw there was no chance to save the building, they tried to save the records from inside. Not everyone was willing to risk their life in lethal heat for the scraps of paper that had been scribbled over. If it hadn't been for a few brave souls, however, we would have never known who Marcus Gordon was, nor some of the history of Black Mirror Manor, as most chronicles were lost to the flames. Garmoor Gordon perished in the fire at the age of 45. For his bravery, eternal memory is held. There was no one left of the academy to care for the remaining records and old books. Consequently, the volumes that remained were passed on to the Warm Hill parish to the safekeeping of Father Matthias. Father Matthias took meticulous care of the historical treasure until his death in 1543. To that holy man, the people of Garmoor Gordon are grateful for the preservation of the chronicle and the old records. Since those times, the Gordon family chronicle has been handed over from one successor of Father Matthias to the next, until today. Recorded by hand of Jeremy Gordon, 1632 AD.
Ah, rats in the walls, huh? Alright, let me write that down. Sounds interesting. Okay, got it. Yeah, I do like this. This was very well done. This here is fully printed or whatever, exactly what was read in the voice, and then you saw the subtitles. Like, this is exactly. I mean, all of this. Like, the Lord, or the local parish, has been here for a very, very long time. According to the oldest books and records, it's been here for so long that, I mean, this is all verbatim what was read out. So that's really cool, actually. Usually in a game, something like this, they'd have it kind of, you know, too blurred to really read, and something that roughly resembles it but isn't really, or something. But they really did a good job on the detail there. It's very, very well done. English Mastiff dog that fought with French soldiers, yeah. So that's a Lovecraft story. I don't remember reading that one. I'll have to make sure I read it. They took the dog back to England. Oh, nice. That is really cool. Yeah, I'm assuming, because it says read at the top, I'm assuming if I click this again, he'll do the voice. Don't really want to do that, so. This is good history, though. So there have always been problems, it seems, with the local parish, or related to the local parish, and with specifically the academy that was set up, including that fire that was like 300 years after what's his name, Gordon, had originally set things up for the family. Interesting. Might revisit that from time to time as we play through this to remind myself of things going on. Maybe, probably some of that history
Just
will.
more books.
Presumably some of that history will tie into things we see. Yeah. Yeah, it might be some kind of like cursed land idea or something. Definitely. Yep.
There's no point in skimming through these books. Not one of them can help me find out what happened. The statue is holding something strange in its hand. It appears to be a key of some sort, or an amulet.
I pick it up or something? No. But I cannot interact with it anymore. I guess. Just noting that it looks weird. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this part of the room. So go back out to the central part, and then we go to the front part. And we got everything right.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.